What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kings Arena podcast, brought to you by Devon Kings. I am yours truly, Mary Colette, and on today's episode, I have got two amazing guests with me. I've got Taiwo Adeyemi, actor, and I feel like there's always an "and" at the end of everybody's profession.
Yeah, entrepreneur.
Actor and entrepreneur. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Can you move closer to your mic?
Okay, so
yes.
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. Happy to be here. Happy to have you.
Same here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I've also got Jennifer, plus size model and creative consultant. How are you?
I'm doing good. And you?
I'm very well. Are you happy to be here?
Yeah, I am.
Wait until you hear what we have to talk about.
I can't wait.
All right. So today we are talking about things you think are worth splurging on. Yes. I feel like as adults, we literally nobody warned us before thinking about these things. I feel like as children, we never used to think about money and what was worth spending money on or not. It was just when we wanted something, we wanted it, and whether our parents had the money or not. But now that we're adults, we have to prioritize on what we want to spend money on and what we don't want to spend money on. So what are the things that are worth splurging money on that? You know, when it comes to this one, I have to have it. I don't care how much it is. So I'll start with you, Taiwo. Let's start with like your goals, first of all, like your goals and ambitions. Do you want to like run us through that?
Yeah, like everyone says, they want to. Okay, let me talk about mine.
Yes, let's talk about you.
I just want to, be one of the top actors. In Nigeria, not just Nigeria, Africa and the world. Yeah, I want to, make impact in the world and show the world that there is something coming from Nigeria, and basically that's it. I want to help a lot of people. Everyone, like most people, are suffering, and it's really sad that we find ourselves in this country. So I just want to be there for people.
Okay. And would you say the acting business is lucrative enough?
Well, yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we just have to know how to balance
it.
Exactly.
Okay. What about you, Jennifer? Do you have obviously you have goals and ambitions. Do you want to share that with us?
So like every other person, every other top plus size model, everybody wants to be the top. Definitely. Yeah. So hopefully be the top plus size model in Africa. And then I'm all about body positivity too. Love yourself the way you are, but most importantly, be healthy, eat healthy, work out. But it's still okay for you to be plus size. Everybody can be slim. Imagine the world filled with slim people.
Yeah, boring.
So boring. So about trying to make sure that the message is passed across.
Yeah.
And then I will hope to have my own production house in the future.
Yeah. And
also be one of the most influential media personalities and all that. So those are my goals. A bit of them. But yeah.
And would you say that what you currently do, like, do you think it's like a lucrative thing that brings like a lot of money or?
Well, in Nigeria, you can never have one.
Yeah, so like multiple things.
Yeah, so you have to keep doing different things at the same time. Yeah, it's not where it should be, but we're growing and hoping that we'll get to achieve more. And by the time our brand gets to a particular point, we should be able to give us that big goal that we're looking for.
And do you think like what you currently do and your income, does it affect what you're willing to spend money on? I'll speak for myself. I feel like obviously like I plan what I can spend money on around how much I make.
Yes, right. It does. Totally.
So you're none of you are like willing to like no matter what, I don't care how much I make. So someone should like everybody doesn't have to be like me.
So I feel that with the small money that you have, you can actually achieve whatever you want to. But you just have to start small before you get to that big. Okay, let's say maybe you want to eat bole.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? And you have the roadside bole that you can actually get.
Yeah.
And then you have the fancy bole. So you can start with the roadside ones
before getting to the fancy one.
Like that.
Because at the end of the day, they are all body.
Yeah.
Just the whole branding.
So it's just like clothing, actually. You know, two people step out wearing the same outfit and you don't know where they got it from. Maybe the other person got it by the roadside or Krika.
Yeah.
And the other person got it from the
fancy, yes.
So it's being able to rock it well.
Yeah.
That's what's important. So.
What about you, Taiwo? Does your income limit how much you're willing to spend or on anything?
Yes. I think the only thing I cannot, I go extra miles for, to spend on is health. Yeah. So because a few days ago I had an accident and everyone was like, okay, Taiwo, you need to go check up and all that. Then I checked one hospital, one lab on Google, and was bringing one mad
amount of money.
And my friends were like, are you sure you want to do this? I was like, hey, let me do it though, because we don't know what's up. Maybe there's something happening inside of me and stuff. So I think health is something that I cannot compromise on when it comes to
but based on what you just said, there is this popular conception that when you are looking for something, the more expensive option is the best quality. Do you agree with that?
No, not really.
Really? You don't?
Because I feel that it's all about packaging. Yeah. It's all about branding. You understand? So people sell to you what, they have this mindset that if I'm buying something expensive, then that means it's the original.
Yeah.
But it's all about how I've branded my product to be like. I say, okay, you're not paying for the product itself, you're paying for the packaging and the branding and the paparazzi that goes with it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's more superior than the other.
Do you agree with this, Taiwo?
Yeah,
really?
I do. So I know someone who, if it's this cups now, this one is for 100 naira, this one is for 1,000 naira. I should rather go for the 1,000 naira one.
I feel like I'm like that as well.
I'm like, oh, why? Yeah,
because it's Nigeria.
Yeah.
I feel like the moment you're able to do something slightly above average, people just tend to put so much money on it. But there's no taking away from the fact that that thing is quality.
And also, I feel that one that is so expensive might just be the other one, and they just changed. They changed the.
I wish I had the same mindset, but I feel like I've fallen victim one too many times to buying something that is cheaper and only to find out that it's inferior. And then I end up buying the same thing twice as opposed to buying. It's just like clothing, for instance. I've come to find out that most of high-end brands, I'm not going to name names, but they always last longer than your regular second-hand or Krika kind of clothes, for instance. You can't wear those clothes everywhere.
They have the first grade ones. Yeah, they have the ones that. So to play safe, if you feel that that you have to spend more for you to have a product that lasts, then you could go for it. But sometimes it doesn't really matter. I've seen someone buy something that is super expensive, and in 2 days the color has changed. From one of these major brands. So it's not, for me, I feel it's not, quality is quality.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily the fact that
one is expensive.
One is expensive or not. I mean, I agree. I particularly love shopping for clothes, for instance. I love shopping for clothes. And I've come to find...
girls.
Do you love shopping for clothes, Taiwo?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody keeps saying it's a girl's thing, but I think some guys...
Because at the end of the day, we're into entertainment.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why.
Showbiz, we have to, dress up,
look good.
That's the reason why.
Because you don't want to step out looking this way, the next day looking that same way. You just have to
exactly. And there are people who obviously have seen your work and have certain expectation of you, and you just have to keep up with that expectation one way or the other. I mean, you don't have to kill yourself, but you have to at least try.
Even if it's one t-shirt or one something.
But one thing I've noticed about keeping up appearances is that it just seems like everything that you need, especially in Nigeria, I feel like maybe out of the country you can still kind of say, okay, you can shop at a thrift store, and you know that what you're getting at the thrift store is still quality to an extent.
Okay.
But in Nigeria, I don't know. It's once it is cheap, then you probably wouldn't get more than 1 or 2 wears out of it. For me,
so Yeah, true. You might not be able to.
Yeah.
Well, another thing is, I feel like most Nigerians, they have a way they wear clothes. Most people, when they wear clothes, if they fall in love with this particular cloth,
they will keep wearing it 8,000 times.
Yeah. So if you are the kind of person that you wear once, then you let it breathe and all that, so you can bring it out like maybe 3 years later and it's still looking perfect. And all. Another thing, it depends on how you style the clothes. You know, yeah, so you could just find a way to let's funk it up today,
yeah,
you know, and stuff. And
pair it with a different, you know, pants, so, different top tomorrow.
So it just gives you this feel, this vibe that okay, this is different.
Would you have a different opinion about this?
No, same, yeah. So I have a friend here. She's a millionaire, but she would rather go to Yaba.
Really?
Bro, if
I was a millionaire,
like, we actually fight every time. Whenever she goes every Saturday, and I'm like, yo, don't do this. Like,
so what does she do with her millions?
Real estates. Real estate.
Wow.
So another thing is also a mind thing.
Yeah.
So we have people that no matter how boxed up they are, so they have this mindset that instead of me bringing out 10,000 or 20,000 to buy something that I know that before I got rich like this, I could buy for like it doesn't make sense. No.
But what's your mindset? Are you like that?
No, I'm not. So when the money is there, come on, spend it.
Exactly.
Because
right? Are you like that too?
Yes, when the money is there,
spend it. Life is too short for you to
Do you understand?
I saw my life flashed before my eyes on Saturday. So
what happened on Saturday?
It was an accident, man. Like, the other car was supposed to be on red, and we were supposed to be on green. And so I was going, and he didn't stop. He just ran into me. He ran away. Yes. So after the accident, first thing, I just went to withdraw one amount of money like that, and I just lavished it out.
Oh my God.
What if I died? And nobody would have known that
you had money somewhere. Oh my God. I'm of the same mindset. I'm of the same mindset that I didn't come to this world to hustle and die. I believe God didn't even create me to come to the world to hustle. Even God is like, my daughter, relax now. Like, even God would want me to enjoy myself. Right. I feel that way sometimes. But we've heard from Taiwo. Taiwo said, like, one thing that he doesn't care how much it is, he would splurge on his health. What about you, Jennifer?
Health is one. And two is food.
I know. You literally took the words out of my mouth.
Food. I can't joke with it. You know, so even if it's like the last money I have and I see something that I want to eat.
Yeah.
I'll look at it, I'll wait.
I'm with you on it. I'm with you on that.
See, if I don't eat it now, you know, the money, and see, money will see. Once I believe that money comes and goes, do you understand? So something will take that money away from my account.
Exactly.
So why not, fulfill your needs, satisfy that moment?
I feel you, Jennifer.
The last time I went to one restaurant on the island, and our bill was 67,000. I wanted to run my.
Hey, what did you eat for 67K?
God will bless you.
How many?
We're just 5 or so. I was like, what the heck? Why?
Spaghetti bolognese for 67K.
I didn't go out again for like 2 weeks.
What?
I don't get it. One very expensive, I don't want to name it to get, like very expensive paparazzi. You get
in the package.
Exactly.
That's you guys are paying for the AC.
You guys are paying for the ambience. But I don't know, what is it with island restaurants on the island?
So,
but I feel like
I'm even tired of that place.
So, do you live on the island?
No, but I go there like regularly.
But
I
is
go
it
there and stuff? Yeah. So like every time you just end up buying food. But
aren't there fancy restaurants on the mainland?
There are, yeah.
So I feel like
so many.
There's a difference when it comes to island and mainland.
Tell me about it. I mean, I want to hear about it.
So mainland, everybody's like, they have this mindset that if you don't act right, I can go down the road and buy mama
puts,
yes, I know that. But on the island, we rarely see all those mama puts. So you are forced to find one good
and pay the 67K
or find something lesser, But aside that, basically that's the major difference between.
What about you, Tyler? What do you think?
Well, it's just branding. Island branding.
Yeah, I know. Packaging, branding.
Honestly, That's just it, because the same food we eat on the island is the same food we eat here.
Or even better. I feel like sometimes mainland can be better, but what we're paying for is the vibes and the aesthetics.
Even that food we ate, like none of us could even say that, thank God I ate this food. Like we go home, we started drinking Gary again.
So it wasn't even feeling.
Exactly, it was not sweet.
Oh my God. So wait, none of you are, I mean, I asked you what is that one thing you can spend money on no matter how, but you said health and food, and I'm now starting to think that you guys are very logical people, because nobody said the latest phone or wig.
So the thing about the latest phone,
3 times or 4 times before
really?
The problem with the latest phone is that there's always the latest phone.
Right.
Yeah, so you could get this one now. You could get probably iPhone 12 or iPhone 13 right now, and it will just in 2 months or in a month.
Yeah,
said the new one is out, and probably at that moment you don't have that kind of money to spend on, and then start running around trying to figure it out, or probably sell this one. And
to buy that one.
The stress is too much.
This is the latest iPhone, yeah. So if I could get this one,
yes,
my friends were begging, because my 11 was bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they were just begging me, okay, after my birthday, someone even said, okay, come to Ikeja, let me pay. I said, give me the money. I just have to think twice or thrice before buying. Yeah, but I actually love gadgets, but I still think about it twice.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I love gadgets, but it's not the part. You have to go all out and make sure that you get.
But here's the thing. There's always people saying, oh, like don't live above your means and all that kind of thing. But if you live in Lagos, one too many times I have seen people live above their means and they make it. There's this vibe in Lagos that is like fake it till you make it. Do you understand? Appear rich. You don't have to be rich, but just appear rich. I mean, I was talking to my mom the other day, and she told me about her friend that her friend's husband was building a house in Ikorodu, and then halfway through the project, the man said he wanted to buy a car. Like he wanted to buy a car, and the wife was wailing and was like, "No, you have to complete that. You have to finish that project." And the man told her that the business he is doing, the people who go there with cars get the contract even better, and it's not like he's even better than most of them, but because they appear at the place with like their cars, and everything, they see them as this person is bigger, this person is better, because and then as soon as he got the car, the exact thing he said was going to happen started happening. He started getting jobs and everything. I mean, it wasn't like it was very convenient for him to buy the car. Do you see where I'm going with this?
It's more like them saying that dress how you like to be addressed.
Exactly.
Sometime last year, there was this brand that one company came to me that, they wanted to sign me as an ambassador, blah, blah. So the person that came to me, that was talking to me, from them, was like, okay, because I like you, I need to tell you this. Please, when you're coming to our office, make sure you're using the latest phone. If you don't have a car, please make sure you get someone
borrow.
to bring you, blah, blah, blah. And please, your address should be on the island. I said, why? I said, CEO says she doesn't want anybody that is, I said, I cannot do it. So
why? Why not?
I just didn't have the
another thing is that
do it that time.
Another thing is that he might
need to exactly
keep up with the lie, and if you sleep up, I
just have to keep up.
His own sounds like a one-off. Like you just do it and get the ambassadorship and keep it moving, right?
I get it. What if she comes with, I need you in the office next, blah, blah, blah. And I'm on the island, like the company's on the island,
But what if she doesn't?
What if she doesn't? It's very.
But we called it like 20 minutes before saying, you just stay in Jack on the right. You could just get a check. There's no.
Or let me come and see something, or let's have a meeting at your place, or whatever.
Yeah. I think it's a luck thing. To be honest, there are some people who have faked it and they've made it, and there are people who have and it didn't quite go well for them. So I think you just have to like pick what side you want to be on.
That you should find a balance. It's okay for you to fake and make it, but also try to balance. If you're faking and make it, let reality setting once in a while that I need to take a step back. It's not all events that you have to go to. So even if you are going to do all that to go for an event, pick the most important ones, ones that you know that you're going to get value for how much you spent or whoever stuff you borrowed.
Have you ever faked anything like?
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What
Once or
have you
twice.
faked?
I'm trying to I have faked living on the mainland to get a job.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, oh, we need someone that stays around. I have no problem.
I stay around. Taiwo, have you ever faked anything?
I've been thinking about it, but I cannot. Maybe I'll start. Because I think it's pain, right? I think
Do you know what I think? I think everybody is fake on social media.
Yes.
On social media.
Pretend to be
Yes.
someone else. And
I am very guilty of it. I feel like I live a double life, and the way people see me on social media is not how I am in real life.
But that one is not your own problem.
Is
It's
it
their problem.
not?
Because you're just posting. Okay, for me, I'm just posting my pictures, taking pictures in a very good place, for my own brand, so that I can see it, and then everyone thinks I have money.
But there are people seeing that picture and thinking, Taiwo has made it in life. Taiwo is a billionaire.
I didn't tell them that. So
Right.
it's their own problem. So that's just it.
So do you feel like you portray like, or are you exactly how you are in real life on social media?
No, totally no. Like you could follow me on my social media pages, and then I would walk past you, and you
wouldn't even know.
Because the real me, I barely wear makeup.
Okay,
but
yeah.
my social media is it's like my portfolio. So
Yeah.
everybody that goes there, okay, I want to book this girl for a job.
Mm.
So sometimes it's like,
But does it sometimes
She's
get?
telling
I
you.
feel like sometimes social media gets very, like it chokes you sometimes. Because I remember when Instagram first started, Instagram was like a photo dump for me. Like whenever I just feel like, oh, let me post this picture. But now everybody has a curated
Yes, you just have to be
Instagram
intentional
feed.
and
about
it's affecting people like the photographers now, they've increased their money. So if
I mean, your pic,
a friend of mine
your
reached out.
phones. I mean, do you
No,
use
okay, so
photographers?
not for myself though. Some people still do. No, for birthday shoots and all. Like
Oh,
me, I
okay.
don't have to do birthday shoots because I have pictures from work and all. At the end of the day, I just pick one of them and post. But a friend of mine reached out that I should talk to a few of my photographer friends that she wants to do 5 looks. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, no problem. I called the first person. The person said 50K per look. I'm like, oh, okay, but it's 5 look. Can't you come down? I said no. I called the second person. The person said same 50K. The third person said 40. And I told my friend that, see, it looks like they had a meeting.
Yeah.
That this is the amount they're going to start taking. And I understand because right now there's this huge, everybody wants glam, everybody wants to make sure that they're putting out the good, because it feels like the phone is not doing it enough anymore.
I
They need,
mean,
like professional.
The struggle is a lot, to be
Professional
honest.
pictures.
Do you sometimes feel pressure to keep up with like your social media lifestyle? Or to keep up with what you post on social media?
Pressured? No. I just do my thing. I just post whatever I want to post.
Yeah.
But I think I've deleted a post because it wasn't getting enough likes.
Engagement.
Yeah, and I think he had 1,200 likes, and I'm like, okay, why?
1,200
Wow.
likes is not enough. How many followers do you have? First of all, let's start there. 65,000. Wow,
65.
we got a celebrity, y'all.
65.4.
Nice.
Really?
So I'm like, okay, why? Like, okay, let me just delete this one. Maybe I have to go and post another one that is.
That is gege. Okay.
It's just crazy.
I mean, I feel you on that one. I feel like social media definitely puts pressure. It definitely puts pressure on us. Like most times when I'm going out without makeup, I'm always just like, I just hope nobody sees me and recognizes me because I'm not really like 100 right now.
People will now see you.
Exactly. The days when I dress up and I'm looking good, nobody will see me. And it's the day when I'm like looking like a scrub and I'm like, aren't you?
I think I used to have that issue before. I used to feel sometimes there was this day that, because I don't know how to make up to save my life. So anytime I'm makeup, it's probably one makeup artist or from sets or something. So I got invited to an event, and all the makeup artists, none of them were available. And I brought out my makeup bag and I started with the eye. I looked at this. I said, "No, sir, let's not bother. We're going Alicia Keys on straight.
No makeup vibes."
And after that day, I realized that people didn't really pay attention to the face. I know. So after that day, I don't stress anymore. If I'm going out and probably there's no makeup artist, I just go out the way. And if you don't like it, then get me makeup.
How much is the most you can spend on makeup?
10.
10,000.
Yeah.
So who is the hottest? Who is a makeup artist that you're looking to like beat your face? Because I know there are some makeup artists that know.
So why for me it's easy because some of these makeup artists is more like trade by barter.
Okay.
So I get to model for them and then they get to beat my face and all. So most of the time I don't really have to pay for makeup. But if I have to, 10K is okay and it's
so 10,000 is the most you can spend on makeup.
Yeah, for now. Because I can always get someone to beat my face free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if I have to spend money on makeup, then 10 is fine. But you still have those.
You can always get someone to beat your face for free.
Yeah. It's okay. So it's
so I have like 2 celebrities with me.
No, it's not. It's not really about the celebrity part. It's more like as a model. Yeah, everybody. As a model, as a photographer, as a makeup artist, so everybody's gaining something from the other person.
So it's like a collaboration.
Yeah. So any moment, don't worry about your face. But when I'm ready, you come for my personal shoot. Like, no problem, chill.
But good for you.
Yeah. So we use trade by barter whenever I'm needing and stuff. So yeah,
I feel you. I mean, let's go back to the issue of food. How much is the most you guys have spent on food? Period. 67K.
Don't forget my life.
What about you?
How much?
I think mine was around like 40K, and it was just 2 of us. It was the same spaghetti. Pasta. I don't even know.
Problem.
Yes, I think it was the same pasta.
40 yet,
right?
I don't think I have. So buffet, no problem. I can go all out because there's plenty food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We know that. Okay.
I'm sure. So I think highest. I think 30. I've not really got. Yeah, that's for buffet.
But the thing about buffets is that I feel like it's a lot whenever like we get to eat, you find just rice and plantain. It's like regular food.
So you have the regular, you have those. So I like some of these restaurants. Some of them they tend to go all out and do the okwa and like. I traveled to Asaba a few weeks ago. When
that's an Eastern buffet.
Yeah, so they had like everything. I'm like, it's a bit of. And I've not been to the East in like forever. So it feels so good. I grab our ofako and had the onubu soup and so just
in Asaba. We are suffering in this Lagos Taiwo because the buffet I had literally it was rice and beans, the plantain, regular, and it was at a hotel. Literally the regular, spaghetti, And last I only ate rice and plantain. Yeah, and it's like I'm paying this much money to just eat rice and plantain. I had to start forcing myself to eat at some point because I felt like, it was my birthday.
There was cake also.
My cake, yeah, my cake.
Yours, oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was dessert, but it wasn't even that much. Like it wasn't really anything. I feel like eating in Lagos is just like
it's expensive.
You have to have enough money.
Eating in Lagos is expensive.
But how much is too much to spend on food?
From 20,000, it's too much.
But you spent 67K. What are you talking about?
But I think it also depends on. So it depends on the food. Depends on the cooking.
I love the way she calls food.
Yeah, I love food. Especially when it's done right. So it depends on some meal like maybe like offering salad or something well done properly.
I thought you were about to say lobster.
No.
You obviously love like homemade local dishes.
So if I have to spend so much, it should be something that I don't eat every time. It should be something that before I can get it or I can make something like this, it's going to take a while. So why don't you just go all out and spend on meals that like my favorite is like abacha now. I won't eat abacha in a restaurant because I know they won't do very well. But I prefer to do the street people. I could do
they
that.
do it better.
Yeah, so I know that I can't spend so much when it comes to abacha. Yeah. Then but like soup, good soup or her soup, and when so the way Yorubas make soup is different from the way
Igbos make
soup. For egusi. They like to put plenty oil inside.
The Yorubas.
Yes. We don't. And then, when you have egusi that has otazi inside,
Taiwo, do you agree with this? They said people like putting too much oil in your soup.
I love it.
Yeah, but that's why we
like
call
that.
them open man people.
Hey,
What's
Taiwo, you can't take that. If it was me, I won't take it.
What's open man?
She just called you a fame man.
What's
Open man people.
What does it mean?
Open man is people that like plenty oil in their soup.
And we like it like that.
Exactly. Tell them.
Like that. Thank
Especially
you.
when the oil is like Devon Kings,
Right.
you know. All right. I mean, personally, I feel like if it were like when it comes to like if I'm the one paying for the food,
Yeah.
then maybe like 40 to 50K is too much. But if someone else is paying for the
Okay, you should have started with that.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
no amount is too much. As long as you're the one paying.
See, let me tell you something. Even if they're paying for my food, it's just that I won't be able to talk. But inside me, I'll be like, hey, God, Jesus.
Oh, so you always care?
Yeah.
No,
But
so
like,
no, be
at
like,
that
you should give
point
you the
when-
money.
Yes.
Oh, give you the money. I thought you were actually like thinking they're spending too much.
no.
I was just like, okay, give me the money instead. Let me just because
Really?
I'm not really a food person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just right.
The right food. Don't want to spend away.
Really?
But where it will pay me is if I don't like the food, you know, and then you're spending so much money, and I know that I won't even
Eat as much.
Yeah, so that's why I feel bad.
Okay.
I know, but if it's good food,
This was a very interesting conversation. Do you guys have anything else to add when it comes to like splurging or spending money on anything? You can't, right? But it was nice having you guys, Taiwo and Jennifer. I hope I see you guys on another episode for sure.
hopefully.
Yes.
And I hope you had fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
fun.
was.
What can we take? I feel like from this conversation, I've taken that. Just go to restaurants on the mainland. Because 67K.
Has a lot. No, but
On-
I think it's not all.
I'll tell you the name
Yeah,
The name of the
okay,
you don't want to call them out. You don't want to call them out here. Please tell us so we don't go there as
So
well.
how do you
Because
go there?
after this episode, behind the scenes, I'll tell you.
just be like Jennifer and just stay on the mainland. If it's like the regular roadside street people, because they always make it better sometimes.
I love roadside food actually. Anytime I'm on set and there's no referee person on set, and we have to get our food ourselves, I just tell them just go to a local place. But if you're on the island, that's when you hear there's no place. You have to go
so
to blah,
that's
blah, blah,
the
blah.
thing.
That's like sometimes I don't get to it on set because
You
I
just
don't like the
snack
food.
up.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just so much.
I get you. I feel you. But yeah, that's all about the conversation today. What you think is worth splurging on. I had fun. I hope you did as
Yes, I
well.
did.
And I think I should mention that people should. I think I'm trying to be their daddies right now.
What?
Right now.
Tell
People should
us.
Invest actually. Let's think of of tomorrow. Let's just try to. When we're trying to spend our money, let's
Yes.
also try to like invest so well.
But you literally just told us life
Like
was too short. After your accident.
Yes, life.
So you're
life is
back
too short,
to-
at
but
the-
you've, like,
at the end of the day, you have people that you leave when you die.
behind.
Yes.
So you still have
just
to
make sure-
invest.
Exactly.
All right. I agree with you, Sha.
Right.
But still,
Investment is
YOLO
good, yeah,
still.
but at the same time,
Just
Invest and still YOLO.
Yes. Enjoy your life.
Enjoy yourself, man. I like the fact that you went to withdraw money and just lavished it after
I
you
did,
almost.
though, like
no,
I did.
that's
Energy.
therapeutic.
and I sent money to people like
Yeah.
just in case.
This was actually so much fun. I had fun, and I really hope you guys had fun listening to us as well. You've been listening to the Kings Arena podcast brought to you by Devon Kings. I had fun with my two guests, Jennifer and Taiwo Adeyemi, our two celebrities, because 67K followers.
I'm not even close to
It doesn't matter. You don't pay for your makeup. Do you know what that
Do you
means?
pay for your makeup?
I
Do you
do.
pay for styling when you have to go for events?
I do.
That's a lie.
Really? That's
How did you know?
Really a lie.
But it's not about me. It's about you. Okay?
it's about
It's about you. Okay? But yeah, this was fun, and I hope you guys come back.
Yes.
And don't
When you call
forget,
us.
yeah, we will, of course,
I will come
of
back.
course.
And I hope you don't come late.
Taiwo just had to call me out. Taiwo just had to call me out. Jeez. Oh my God. Taiwo just had to call me. Yes, guys, I came here. I'm sorry, Taiwo. Please forgive me. Don't do it again. But yeah, this was fun. And per usual, don't forget to add Devon King's products to your shopping cart this week, wherever you are. Be it their oil, seasoning, or margarine, you know they've got you. And I would see you guys on the next episode of King's Arena. My name is Mary Colette. Bye.
Powered by Devon Kings. Produced by Blow 48 Invent.